Question 11. The Canadian postal code system consists of 6 characters where the first, third, and fifth characters are letters, and the other characters are all digits. So we're going to go through and kind of figure out how many possible postal codes we have for different areas are, and we're going to kind of keep in mind all the above data as we go down. So part A, no postal code in Canada can begin with the letters D, F, I, O, Q, or U. I'm not sure why. But repeated letters are allowed and any digit is allowed. So basically we can repeat things over and over again. How many postal codes are possible in Canada? So here's the way I want to think about it. We're going to have a letter, number, letter, number, letter, number. And the restriction on the first one is no D, F, I, O, Q, U. Okay, so for letters, there are 26 letters in the alphabet. Once we've eliminated those 6, there are 20 choices for that first spot. The second spot can be 0 through 9, so any of the 10 numbers is possible. Letters, we now have no restriction. We don't have the 6 letters that are now available to us, and we can repeat the first letter, so we have 26 choices for that. The number here is 10, 26, and 10. Again, because we can use the same letters and numbers over and over again. Now, because of the part B or C on this one, I think I'm actually going to calculate that out. So 20 times 10 times 26 times 10 times 26 times 10 is, ooh, that's a big number. 13,520,000 postal codes. Part B. The first letter of a postal code represents the province. In Ontario, all postal codes start with K, L, M, N, or P. So, same as before, we got 6 spots. Now, the fact that it can't be the D, F, I, O, Q, or U is really irrelevant since it has to be K, L, M, N, or P. So we have 5 choices of letter there. And then we have, again, number, letter, number, letter, number. Numbers have 10 options. Letters have 26. I got to cheat a little bit and realize this looks just like the question above, except that it's replacing a 20 at the beginning with a 5, which is 4 times smaller. So instead of punching that all in again, I'll just divide by 4. And that gives me 3,380,000. Part C, I'm going to leave the top number on there just for a moment. And how many different postal codes are possible in the rest of Canada? Now, I could go back to first principles and calculate this directly, or I can just say, I know there's 13,520,000 postal codes, and I'm taking up 3,380,000 of them for Ontario. And when I plug that into the calculator, I hope I did that right, I have 10,140,000 postal codes for the rest of Canada. And finally, the first digit or second character is a 0 if the region is, it represents as rural, so not urban, not a city. How many different rural postal codes are possible in Ontario? So I'm just going to bring this down a little wee bit so I can see the Ontario information again. So this still has to be a K, L, M, N, or P. This has to be a 0. There are no restrictions on the remaining characters. So there's 5 choices there, 1 choice there, and then we have letter, number, letter, number. So 26, 10, 26, 10. So when I multiply that all together, I think I get out 338,000 possible rural postal codes.